Alright, and today we're opening 100 packs of the brand new Panini Efl 25-26 sticker collection featuring all 72 teams from the Football League and 788 stickers to complete the album. So without any further ado, let's get stuck into this massive 100 pack opening then. And also, before we get started, if you can absolutely smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, give us a little hype as well, really helps things. Let me know your comments as well, your thoughts as well in the comments section. Right, let's get started then. So we'll have a quick look at this pack. So I've got absolute Blaze legend, the Ollie Norwood, Luke Ayling for Borough for the Championship, and then League 2 we've got a Bristol Rovers player. Still need to find out who he is. Right, let's get started then. Oh, starting off with a stadium picture, and it's at Carrow Road. It's for Norwich City. Then we've got Millwall badge, Swindon badge, Capaccio and Lawler for Cardiff, and Giles for Hull. See, yeah, I've took packs out 3 different boxes here. We've got a Blaze sticker. We've got Tyrese Campbell. A question for Wednesday fans watching this is, who put the ball in the Wednesday net last season? I'm not singing alt song. Julian Carranza. Just needs a little bit. The all United players need to get a bit better this season, don't they? Get some form back. Jonathan Varane. Do like Varane actually. Jeremy Nagakia for Watford, and Norwich kit. Oh, look at that solely exclusive Championship pack there. It's Sheffield Derby this weekend as well, so I'm hoping that Tyrese Campbell once again puts the ball in the back of the Wednesday net. A few other players do. Bolton badge. We've got Southwood and Senior for Bristol Rovers, and Conlon and Morris for Oldham Athletic. But yeah, Sheffield Derby's generally not very good matches. Dan Happy and Omar Beckles for Leyton Orient. Aidan Morris for Borough, and Joe Bryan for Millwall. Generally, yeah, not many goals in them. Although when they do get a few goals in them, a lot goes. Fleetwood Town badge. We've got Canavan and Jackson for Barrow, and we've got Hutchinson and Demetriou for Crewe. Jake Cooper for Millwall, always scores against players, that lad does. James Collins and Rob Street for Lincoln, and Zach Swanson for Pompey. We've got Chesterfield badge, the Aspirites. Barrow badge. Shea Charles for Saints, E.K. Ukbo for Wednesday, and Mohamed Belloumi for Hull. It's my favourite time of year, sticker time, and I really can't wait for World Cup. I am looking forward to that. There's going to be 980 stickers in that album. Northampton Town badge. Chem Campbell and Daniel Phillips for Stevenage. Raising the EFL, Nick Pope. Ramon Burrell for QPR, and Sean McLaughlin for Blackburn. For Blackburn Rovers. I didn't realise how close like Blackburn, Blackpool and stuff were. I know obviously Blackpool and Burnley were, but yeah, they're all very close together. Robin Colwell Elite. Burton Albion badge. Brodie Spencer Oxford for Oxford. Jibril Samari for Blades, and Jack Watmore and Lyndon Gooch for Huddersfield. For Town, the Terriers, and the Football Collecting Couples team as well as Arsenal. They like Arsenal. That's a very good picture they picked there for Kassam Stadium, isn't it, for Oxford United's ground? Because they've missed out the big car park at end there, haven't they? Oh, QPR badge. Still looking for Blades badge. We need that. Alfie May for Huddersfield. Matt Clark for Derby. And Tommy Doyle for Birmingham. He were a good player for us when we had him on loan that season. Him and McAtee on Man City, and he scored that world in FA Cup quarter-final at last minute at Bramall Lane against Blackburn. Sorry, Blackburn fans. Dale Fry for captain for Borough. Jacob Vidal Zetterstrom for Derby. Elite Michael Cheek. Mickey Van Sass and Jack Grimmer for Wickham, and Joseph Griffiths for West Brom. Sometimes they do mix them up a bit and turn them around. So we've got an Elite Leif Davis, Cheltenham Town badge, Charlton Athletic badge, Adam Phillips and Patrick Kelly for Barnsley, Oliver Rathbone for Wrexham. Another one of them. So we've got Eberici Eze raising the EFL. So GBW will be pleased, won't he, having an Eze sticker for QPR. Surprised didn't make it shiny, actually. Fraser Murray for Wigan. Oh, we've got the Championship trophy then. So I've already got the League 2 trophy so far. So yeah, it's a really nice one. That is the original Football League trophy. So it's from when it was just the first, second, and third and fourth division. It's the original one. So yeah, very nice indeed. We're going to say Plachetta. I'm not going to try and pronounce that first name there. Oxford, and William Vilmanson for Birmingham. Don't want to completely destroy his name by trying to pronounce that just yet, straight off the bat. So we've got Charlie Webster for Burton. Oh yeah, there we go. Most important one, Blades badge. Sheffield United badge there. Jordan Clark for Luton. Michael Smith for Preston. And Adam Phillips and Patrick Kelly, again, for Barnsley. For Tarn. We've got a Corey Whiteley and Marcus Eiffel for, that looks like Bromley, it is. And Omar Patrick and Connor Jennings. And I'm going to say Stevenage for that one. That looks a bit Stevenage. No, it's not, it's Tranmere. I keep getting that one wrong, it's Tranmere. They've got Bolton badge. Looks like I've got a Blades play come up. Marlon Pike for Portsmouth. We have Ben Mee for Blades and Bright Samuel for Birmingham. Got a kitten behind me as I speak, trying to get involved. Climbing up chair that I'm on. Magic moment there for Donny. Hull City badge. We've got Bradley Fink and Fred Onyedinma for Wickham. Luke McNally for Bristol City and Sphere Naipan for Borough. We've got Charlton Athletic Stadium there, so the Valley. That's away end there. Been in there once before, ended up a few rows down when Blades scored. That went Premier League. Charlton and Blades in Premier League. So we've got Kyrie's Lisbeth and Uwaru Edwards for Colchester, and Aluwu and Garbett for Salford. And we've got Josh Griffiths for West Brom and Ryan Alabiosu, they go for Blackburn, and Max Cleworth of Glareworth for Wrexham. Let me know how your team's doing so far this season if your team's in EFL. Lewis Wing for Reading. My team is doing terribly. We've got Kai Whitmore and Bobby Cappenwa for Newport County, and then Brandon Cooper and Haji Monga for Salford. Or Salford. One to watch, Joe Snowden. Liam Palmer for Wednesday. And Dean Campbell and Tyrese Fauna for Northampton. Yeah, it's not Salford, is it? It's Salford. Come on, let's get it right. It's not salt, is it? It's salt. Oh, so we've got a trophy picture there. Oh. Got a feeling that's for when Sunderland went up against us, isn't it? Yeah. Good times. Good times. Good times, not. James Bolton and Sean Rodney for Fleetwood Town. George Lloyd and Ishmael Kabir for Shrewsbury. Miles Leeburn for Charlton. Got to be Carl Leeburn's lad, hasn't he? Nampalys Mende, just because he was a footballer. I think he played for Charlton, hasn't he? And Tom Cannon for Blades. So we've got Sam Vokes and Elliot Nevitt for Gillingham. Sam Vokes still going as well. And Matt Dennis and Alassama Jatta for Notts County. Then we've got Luke Southwood and Joel Senior for Bristol Rovers. Oh, well, we've got this one already, haven't we, in this opening. Tom Conlon and Kieran Morris for Oldham. Zach Swanson for Pompey and Liberato Cachace for Wrexham, as well as Alex Mowat for West Brom. Mixed packs of like 3 boxes here, so probably will get a few similar ones. So we've got Jody Jones and Tom Iropenda, as well as Luke McGee, well, that's for Notts County, and Cameron Norman for Tranmere. Oh, another League 2 one. So we've got Michael Cheek and Marcius Dinanga for Bromley, as well as Charlie Lakin and Jamie Jellis for Walsall. And another League 1. James Bolton and Sean Rodney for Fleetwood, as well as George Lloyd and Kabir for Shrewsbury. We've literally just got Andy Cook and Stephen Humphries for Bradford, and Usman Diakate for West Brom. Plymouth badge, Yorgoyle, Jack Clark even for Ipswich, Josh Eccles for Coventry, Dan Gore and Jordan Hugill for Rotherham, and Pode O'Connor and Derek Williams for Reading. If you're local to the area, it's not Rotherham, it's Rotherham with a V. Cambridge badge, Jacob Vidal Zetterstrom for Derby, Todd Cantwell captain for Blackburn, Brad Potts, he's good, I do like Brad Potts, got to say, for Preston, and Ryan Manning for Saints. Oh, I've always liked Brad Potts. Well, when I first saw him play for Blackpool against Blades in League 1, we should sign him. Alfie May for Huddersfield, Will Vokes for Oxford, Melka Vidal for Swansea, Papa Amadou Diallo, love that name, for Norwich, and Olaf Kabake for that lot for Wednesday. I didn't know, I'm not a fan of Wednesday played. Sean Wallet and Alex Henderson for Accrington Stanley. Accrington Stanley, who are they? And Elijah Harrison and Luca Houle for Shrewsbury. We've got Ricardo Pereira for Leicester, Michael Cheek Elite there for Bromley, is it? I think, yeah. We'll go with Bromley. Definitely Bromley. Derby kit and Cian Hayes and Donny O'Brien Brady for Peterborough. Oh, we've got a parallel, and it's for Swansea. It's Ben Cabango, parallel there for Swans. So the parallels basically, so I'll show you compared to a normal. So this is your normal capture sticker, just a shiny background, but if it's a parallel, it's like a gold background. I've got to say, the parallels for these are not as good as what the Premier League ones were better, I thought. But at least it has given you something different as well. And we've got Barrow badge, Lucas Jensen for Millwall, Lewis and Agundia for Wimbledon, Boubacar Samari for Leicester, and Callum Styles for West Brom. I don't feel like we made a dent yet in these 100 packs, does it? Port Vale badge here, upside down, but we've got it here. There we go. Adiko and Smith for Wigan, Josh Coburn for Millwall, Jack Shepherd and Nathaniel Ogbeta for Barnsley, Jack Clark for Ipswich. Ooh. And we've got Walsall badge. Can they finally make it out of League 2? Sondre Elangas for Derby, Tahit Chong for Blades, Rory Spencer for Oxford, and Tyrese Shade and Fabio Tavares for Burton. So we've got a Joe Day and Jude Boyd for Cheltenham, and Dan Crowley and Alex Gilbey for Milton Keynes. Femi Aziz for Millwall. Svante Ingolson for Wednesday. Milan van Uwijk for Coventry, and Caelan Vickers and Didze for Barnsley. And then we've got Owen Bailey Elite for Donny there. Preston kit. And we've got Callum Chambers and Perry and G for Cardiff. Dara Costello and Joseph Hungbo for Wigan. And Blackburn kit. And we've got Isaac Price for West Brom. Marcus McGuane and Ben Wiles for Huddersfield. Chuba Akpom for Ipswich. Terry Taylor and Sam Hoskins for Northampton. And Josh Key for Preston. At Swansea even. So we've got Unlove and Stead for Barney, and Dunkley and Naylor for Chesterfield. We've got Satsuki Seiko for Stoke, Sam Smith for Wrexham, Liam Kitchen for Coventry, and Bailey Peacock Farrell and James Husband for Blackpool. Then we've got Luke Young and Jordan Thomas for Cheltenham, Bryn Morris and Stephen Duke McKenna for Harrogate, David Okagbu, that's really right, and James Donnelly for Peterborough, Jordan Thornley and Michael Forbes for Northampton, Ali McCann for Preston, that's definitely Preston that time, and Ben Vilmot for Stoke. Got a shiny. Harrogate Town, definitely going to be first time there in a sticker album, innit? Oliver Skip for Leicester. Sonny Carey for Charlton. Mihailo Ivanovic for Millwall. And Marcus McGuane and Ben Willis for Huddersfield. So we've got Tendai Deriqua for Lincoln. Michael Ellick for Oxford. Terry Devlin for Portsmouth. Joshua Quasi for Southampton. And Rico Hackett and Tom Bayliss for Lincoln. 2 Lincoln stickers in that pack. So we've got a Watford captain coming up. Musa Sissoko. FIFA Ultimate Team legend there. Isn't there? Stefan Thordarson for Preston. Jack Fitzwater and Sil Swinkles for Exeter City. Philip Krastev for Oxford. And Sonny Cox and Josh McGuinness for Exeter. And there's not many stickers from two stickers for the same team in League One. It's same back. Oh, we've got Tendai Deriqua again for Lincoln. Bobby Poynton for Bradford. George Evans and Jake Beasley for Burton. Joe Gellart for Hull and Rocco Vata for Watford. He's a good player as well, isn't he, for Watford? Starting with QPR then. So we've got Amadou Mabengu for QPR. Mike Slow for Wednesday. Traitor there. Went from United to Wednesday. Sondre Tronsad. Usually because they come from Wednesday to United. Here we go back. My favourite players for Blades. Ollie McBurney. If only Wilder was still here, he'd be playing for us. But hey, there's that hole now. Riley Towler and Sonny Bradley for Lincoln. Elite Ollie Norwood, and he is an elite player as well. Oh, Tyrone Mings raising the EFL. Ryan Leonard for Millwall. Bailey Cadamarteri for Wednesday. Danny Cadamarteri's son. And United kits, you can't be doing that, Penny. You can't be having a Wednesday player. Wednesday sticking United sticker on top of each other. No. Harrogate Town badge. Matt Targay for Blackburn. Ivor Panda for Hull. Dion Deneve for Blackburn. And Tamake Ivata for Birmingham. Magic moment there. That looks like Birmingham, doesn't it? Definitely. Ipswich Town badge. Roberts and Patterson for Stevenage. Cameron Dawson and Joe Rafferty for Rotherham. And Yuri Oliveira Ribeiro for Blackburn. Oh, 2 packs there. So we've got Idris Orateo, Ashley Charles for Bromley, and then James Clark and Joe Thomas for Newport. Elite Josh Sargent. Ipswich Town Stadium there. Corey Adeye and Corey O'Keefe. Oh, 2 Corys there for Peterborough. And Blackburn kit. Portman Road there, actually. Ipswich. Come on, is there a stadium behind that? Is it going to be Bramall Lane? Not got that yet. Jack Stevens, captain for Southampton. It's not. It's Coventry City Stadium. Taylor Harwood Bellis for Southampton. Jack Moylan and Connor McGrandles for Lincoln. And Mickey Van Sass and Jack Grimmer for Wickham. Rico Arena, isn't it, that? Is it still Rico Arena, actually, for Coventry? I'm not sure. The change name of it. So we've got Thierry Gale and Mason Burstow for Bolton. Bobby Poynton for Bradford. Ollie Norwood and Jack Diamond for Stockport. Kane Ramsey for Charlton and Ethan Galbraith for Swansea. He's like a cheat code, isn't he, in League One, Ollie Norwood. Preston badge. San Nombe for Rotherham. Oxford kit. Casper Yander for Southampton and Goncalo Franco for Swans. Magic moment against same one for Birmingham. We've got George McEachran and Jays Cabia for Grimsby and Gerard Garner and Michael Reindorf for Newport. Got Denzel Hall and Joe Powell for Rotherham. Nathaniel Phillips for West Brom. And Liam Morrison for QPR. So, Bromley badge there. Then Stanway and Raglan for Barrow and Tucker and Flanagan for Colchester. Then we've got Feeney and Ruffin. Sure, say that in a different way. Probably Rogan for Huddersfield. Ruffin. Charlie Hughes for Hull and Augustus Cargbo for Blackburn. We've got Charlie Baker and Josh Flint for Fleetwood, no, Crawley, and Sané and Baker for Newport. And we've got Cameron Brannigan, Oxford captain. Got Brown and Angol for Cheltenham and Jenkins and Davis for Newport. Then there's your Leicester kit and Ben Mee for Blades. Yeah. Milton Keynes badge. Esri Concert raised in the EFL. Julian Carranza for Leicester. Cali Sene for Borough and Josh Sargent for Norwich. Surprised he's still there, to be honest. Got Derby badge. Watson and Shimanga for Crawley, as well as Smith and O'Connor for Tranmere. Then we've got Rogers and McJanet for Grimsby, and Collins and Mendes-Lang for Milton Keynes. Tyrese Campbell for Charlton, the different Tyrese Campbell there, and Mads Frøyer Jensen for Preston North End. And that, speaking of that, it looks like Preston Stadium. It is, look at that. It's so there we go, Preston North End Stadium. I do like Preston Stadium, how they've done it. It does look nice. And we've got Piers Charles, Shea Charles' younger brother, here for Wednesday. Nick Pope, raised in the EFL. Ilias Share for QPR. And Tyrese Campbell again. I'd like United to sign him, so I've got 2 Tyrese Campbell. Louis Coyle, Hull captain. Magic moment, that looks like for Charlton, I'd say in playoff final. Gillingham badge. I heard something they say Gillingham. No, Gillingham. Niall Ennis and Dale Taylor for Blackpool. And Matt Crooks for Hull. Got an elite sticker coming up for Donny, Owen Bailey. Valley there, Charlton Stadium. Alfie Doughty for Millwall. Owen Eggerbo for West Brom, and Joe Walsh, keeper for QPR. So we've got Michael Ehekwa and Jordan Brown for Blackpool. Captain Ricardo Pereira for Leicester. Gillingham badge. Alex Cochrane for Birmingham, and Capaccio and Lawler for Cardiff. Then we've got Unlove and Stead for Barney, and Dunkley and Naylor for Chesney. Matt Macy and Ellis Andolo for Colchester, as well as Harry Forster and Kyle Scott for Crawley. Eric Bocat for Stoke, and Philip Marshall and Luther James Wilden for Stevenage. Lastly in this pack, Abdul for Tuwu. Suppose we'll have you next then, since you get your jump start, didn't you? It'll take me a while just to read out, because it's 4 players. Tom Sang and Taylor Perry for Shrewsbury, as well as Ollie Clark and Gavin Kilkenny for Swindon. Accrington Stanley badge. Accrington Stanley? Who are they? Walsall badge. We're going with League 1 here, aren't we? League 2 even. Swansea kit, and Gustavo Harmer for Blades. I don't know what to say it. Harmer. It's an EFL player at season, last season he were. Then we've got Burrell and O'Connor for Harrogate, and Ripley and Wright for Swindon. Luke Leahy for Wickham. Regan Endre for Mansfield. Josh Windass for Wrexham, and Abdul for Tuwu. We keep getting similar stickers, don't we, in current packs. Consecutive packs even. Jaden Stockley for Port Vale. Piers Charles for Wednesday. Nampales Mendy for Watford. Ellis Sims for Coventry, and Luke Wolfenden for Coventry. So we've got Bonds and Virtue for Fleetwood, and Snowden and Aldacre for Swindon. Elite Harvey Elliott there, on loan at Blackburn there, weren't he? Oh, so that raising the EFL, that one. This one's elite, Hayden Hackney, and he is elite as well. He's a good player, isn't he? Liam Walsh and George Saville for Luton, and Carlon Ahern Grant for West Brom, for Baggies. So we've got Blackburn Rovers, Stadium Ewood Park there. I've been there a few times as well. Magic, well again, that looks like Charlton Magic moment, doesn't it? Player final. Hayden Hackney for Borough. Marcelino Nunes for Ipswich, and Charlie Hughes for Hull. For Tigers. Then we've got One to Watch, Kyrie's Lisby. Once again, Ricardo Pereira, captain for Leicester. Ivo Panda for Hull. Elliot List and Ethan Wheatley for Northampton. And Hamza Chowdhury for Leicester. Come back, Hamza. Come back to the plates. And we've got Jack Stevens, captain for Southampton. Stefan Thordarson for Preston. Yep, don't want to talk about that one. Femi Aziz for Millwall. Cody Drameh for Hull. Cameron McGeehan for Northampton. Then we've got Smith and Ogge for Gillingham, and then Leake and Daniels for Oldham. Kieran Morgan for QPR, Josh Murphy for Portsmouth, and Sam Hughes and Harry Mills for Peterborough for the Posh. Tendai Darikwa for Lincoln, Wickham Badge, Youssef Salek for Cardiff, Million Manoff for Stoke, and Mads Freuer Jensen for Preston. For Lillywhites. I think this is a League 2 trophy again, isn't it? Yep, League 2. So we're just after League 1 trophy and the ball sticker, and then we'll fill the first page. There we go. That's it, just up there. Bramall Lane, for Blades. A few different pictures could have took, so I've got the one with the Blades in. And at South Stand, they could have had Cop, John Street, but yeah. Beautiful stadium. One of the oldest professional football stadiums in the world, because Mansfield Town will tell you it's Field Mill, but it's consecutively running, I think this is. Bramall Lane wins it. Wes Burns for Ipswich, Jordan Williams for Portsmouth, and Ryan Wintle and Ruben Colwill for Cardiff. Oh, not want to drop them, do we? She got away. Oh dear. Tom Sanger and Taylor Perry for Shrewsbury, and Ollie Clark and Gavin Kilkenny for Swindon. Blades badge again, there we go, main badge. Lewis Gordon and Vontae Daly Campbell for Chesterfield, as well as Sean McCloskey and Jack Molden for Harrogate. Then we've got Josh Murphy for Portsmouth, good player him, and Alex Bass and Carl Johnston for Posh. Is it Grimsby badge? It is. Grimsby badge. Beat Man U into this season. Ben Geraghty and Ronan Curtis for Port Vale. Sver Naipan for Borough. Jake Reeves and Marcus Brown for Wimbledon. And Hector Cipriano for Watford. Charlton captain coming up. So we've got Greg Doherty, Charlton captain. Jacob Vidal Zesterstrom for Derby. Got Purrington and Morris for Cambridge, and then Lancaster and Thomas for Crewe. Mark Harris for Oxford, and David Ozo for Derby. I've got Barker and Flynn for Crawley, as well as Sanev and Baker for Newport. Elite Josh Sargent, Southampton badge, Alex Mowat for West Brom, Archie Collins and Brandon Gaylor for Peterborough. Get much out of that empty box, will we? Then we've got Thierry Gale and Mason Burstow for Bolton. Oh, it's a magic moment one. I keep wanting to say Port Vale. I'm not 100% sure what that magic moment's for. Brad Hills and Lewis Bay for Stockport. Ryan Barnett for Wrexham. And Olaf Kabake for Wednesday. Got Blackburn Rovers badge. Blackburn Rovers kit. We're going to have a Blackburn Rovers player. Oh no. George Hurst for Ipswich. Dodgson and Pye for Stockport. Tommy Conway for Borough. We've got Northampton badge. Cheek and Dianga. Dinanga for Bromley, and Lakin and Jellis for Walsall. Joe Whitworth for Exeter. Shea Charles for Southampton, and Lewis Baker for Stoke. For Potters. Nicholas Schmid for Portsmouth. Bolton badge. Crew badge. Riley McGree for Borough, and Josh Keeley and Rule Walters for Luton. And just an unashamed push for me mate's business here. Valley Toon stickers and cards. This is where I bought my stickers off. Really good service. Packaging, honestly, second to none. Your stuff ain't arriving damaged, trust me. There's more packaging in there than there is product. But yeah, best way to contact, I would say, either give him a WhatsApp message or email. It's Valley Toon stickers and cards on eBay, and also Kevin Hotspur as well, if you look for that on eBay. They will source your products from anywhere in the world and give them you at a reasonable price as well. Like these were actually cheaper than the recommended retail price. Yeah, there you go, that's a badge for them. But yeah, I can't recommend them enough. If I don't buy stuff direct from company, I buy it from them. That's the only place I buy it from. They are really good. Kevin and Zarko. And they know the stuff, you know. Been doing it for years. So I've got Fleetwood badge. Cameron and Webster for Bromley, as well as Connolly and Sanders for Crew. Got Walton and Keneally for, I'm going to say Accrington, yep. And Kenny and Davison for Tranmere. Jack Shepherd and Nathaniel Ogbetter for Barnsley, and Arthur Okonkwo for Wrexham. Milton Keynes badge. Foley and Newby for Barrow, and Kilger and Mollett for Bristol Rovers. Raising the EFL, Antoine Semenyo, Bristol City. Zan Vipopnik for Swansea, and another Swansea player of Yom Ji Sung. We've got one to watch, Emre Tezgel, Tommy Doyle, Joe Wright and Josh Neufel for Bradford, Ellis Sims for Cov, and Nathan Lowe and Malik Mothersill for Stockport. I've been neglecting this side, I'll have to go around this one more. That's Birmingham lifting League One trophy into Magic Moment. Carlo Franco for Swans, Charlton Kit Even, Paul Smith for QPR, and Connor Chaplin for Pompey. And we've got, once again, Bobby Poynton for Bradford, Tom Booth, Lewis Billington for Crew, and Tom Anderson and Will Boyle for Shrews. Alfie Jones for Borough, Scott Wharton for Blackburn, and Matty Godden for Charlton. For Addicts. Is it Addicts Charlton? I think it is, isn't it? Might be wrong. Sam Nomby for Rotherham, Barrow badge, Max Lowe for Wednesday, Joe Wright and Josh Neufel for Bradford, and Robert Bosnick for Stoke. Magic moment there for Charlton. Egil Selvik for Watford, Jamie Headley and Connor Hall for Port Vale, Dan Casey and James Mullins for Wickham, and then Liam Roberts and Kyle Noyle for Mansfield. Didsey, David McGoldrick elite sticker there. Marcelino Nunes for Ipswich, Gabriel and Deborah for Port Vale, Connor Coventry, should be playing for Coventry really, shouldn't he, not Charlton. And Yamil, Younger Nathan and Luke O'Connell for Barnsley. It's got alright, decent player. Let's into that Younger Nathan for Barnsley. A minute, yeah, definitely Charlton in League One playoff final, that one. Amankwet Forson for Norwich. Jason Malumbi for West Brom. Keshi Anderson for Birmingham and Connor Chaplin again for Pompey. We've got raising the EFL, Ebericha Eze. Spy Rights badge. Nathan Broadhead, Paul Smith, and Joe Lewis and Isaac Ogundia for Wimbledon. For Dons. And we've got Magic Moment there. I think that's for Donny, isn't it? Michael Smith for Preston. Kieran Morgan, QPR. Tristan Crammer for Millwall. And Quado Bar for Watford. Then we've got Leighton Orient badge. Sam Vokes and Elliot Nevitt for Gillingham, as well as Matt Dennis and Jatta for Notts County. We've got Riverside there for Borough. Dom Dwyer and Ryan Oates for Mansfield, and Denzel Hall and Joe Powell for Rotherham. Stoke badge. Harvey and Allen for Wickham. Hughes for Preston. Connor Cody for Wrexham, and Connor Hazard and Jack McKenzie for Plymouth. I was going to say, is that Lincoln badge? It is. I recognise Aaron Imp there. Josh Murphy, Elite. Mihailo Ivanovic from Millwall. Right then. Ihib Batuman, Kelvin, call you Kelvin, don't want to ruin your name for you. Paddy Lane for Reading, good name though. Ihib Batuman, there we go, Ihib Batuman. Sorry mate. And Mactar Gueye for Blackburn. We'll go with Kelvin. Xavier Amici for Plymouth. Payne and Reel for Colchester, as well as Morris and Hutton for Gillingham. Kremek for Norwich, another Norwich player. Jack Stacey for Norwich, and Caleb Taylor for Millwall. We're nearly smashed through these 100 packs now, aren't we? Was that Hillsborough again? It is. So there we go, got Hillsborough there. I mean, think the old replay for League Cup final in 1997 at Hillsborough. Watford badge. Jordan Williams for Portsmouth. Thornley and Forbes for Northampton and Swansea kit. Yeah, that's where the derby is. Sheffield derby is on Sunday, tomorrow, as I'm filming this. I've got Swansea badge. Cochrane for Birmingham kit. Cameron Burgess for Swansea, and McLaughlin and Sweeney for Mansfield. Ipswich badge. Simkin and James for Leighton Orient. Reece James and Lenny Abiri for Rotherham. Ryan Manning for Southampton. And Owen Dodgson and Ethan Pye for Stockport. Hayden Hackney Elite for Borough there. Cameron Dawson and Joe Rafferty for Rotherham. Andreas Vyman, for Derby kit. And Tyler Goodrum for Oxford. Then we have got Elite Leif Davis there for Ipswich. Bobby Thomas for Coventry. Hull kit. Imran Louser, he is a good player and all for Watford. And Ryan Wintle and Ruben Colwell for Cardiff. I've got ones to watch, Emery Tesgel for Crew. I've got Andy Cook, Stephen Humphries for Bradford. William Willemsen there for Birmingham. Victor Johansson for Stoke. And Joe Aribo for Southampton. I've seen many Blades players in this opening, have we? So, that, I'm not sure what team that is. I've got to be honest. I'm going to say Barnet. Yeah, we're going for Barnet with that one. Ross McCrory for Bristol. Anyone's got tube from Stanmore to Wembley, well, you go past Barnet ground, don't you? Owen Bailey and George Broadbent for Donny. Adrian Segasic for Portsmouth. And Bailey Peacock Farrell and James Husband for Blackpool. Really, only a few more packs left now, haven't we? This mammoth 100 pack opening. We've got Dion Pereira and Jay Williams for Crawley, as well as Tomlinson and Offord for Milton Keynes. Jordan Storey for Preston. Ingleson for Wednesday. John Egan, Blades legend there for Hull. And Nathaniel Chalobah for Wednesday. A Wednesday heavy pack, that one, weren't it? Why can't I have a Blades heavy pack? Oh. So we've got King Power there for Leicester. Liam Roberts and Kyle Noyle for Mansfield. Ryan Alabiosu for Blackburn. Jake Reeves and Marcus Brown for Wimbledon. Baba Adiko and Matt Smith for Wigan as well. Another stadium. This time it's Baggies, it's Hawthorns, West Brom Stadium there. Josh Windass for Wrexham. Ryan Leonard for Millwall. Tom Cannon for Blades and Sam Long for Oxford. Tom Booth and Lewis Billington for Crew, as well as Tom Anderson and Will Boyle for Shrews. Ollie McBurney, Scott Wharton, Ali Al-Hamadi and Lassie Nodas for Luton. And then Ruman Burrell for Rangers, for the R's, for QPR. Coventry captain coming up of Matt Grimes. Madge Roselev for Southampton. Aidan Morris for Borough. Marcelino Nunes, got him about 6 times, haven't we? For Ipswich. And Tommy Conway for Borough. And we've got Brandon Thomas Asante for Coventry. Raising the EFL, Ollie Watkins. Alistair Smith and Miles Hippolyte for Wimbledon. Ryan Giles for Hull and Jacob Greaves for Ipswich. And then last pack then. Let's have some last pack magic. Can we get another parallel? Because I've not noticed one parallel so far, which is disappointing, isn't it? So obviously there isn't one in every box. So we've got Andre Garcia, one to watch. Josh Timon for Swans. Adam Randall for Bristol City. Brad Potts for Preston. And lastly, Nathan Bishop and Nathan Samway for Wimbledon. So there you go. That is 100 packs open for the brand new Panini EFL 2025-26 sticker collection. First time they've featured properly all 72 clubs. With a mammoth collection of 788 stickers, including, like I say, the parallels of the captains in the championship here. Ben Cabango, an example of that. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments of the collection. Like I say, sticker quality wise, I'm loving the collection. Love the fact that they've got all the Football League involved. It's a bit like the collections in Italy. My only issue is this. Mixing up the teams, it should be, 7358, 735B, not swapping and changing. That's going to be awkward to sort out your full sets and your swaps and everything. People that collect loose sets. But, like I said, quality-wise, you can't grumble at all. It's like the quality of the Premier League stickers. So, yeah, I'm really pleased with all that. Like I said, let me know what you think in comments. Let me know what team you support as well in comments. Don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel, Gears of Hype as well. And I'll see you there on next one.